This video is sponsored by the Design Mechanism, the makers of Mithras. Mithras is a registered trademark of the Design Mechanism Inc., used with permission. All rights reserved.
Yeah, I was sat there thinking, we're one person down who's not here.
Anyway, like I was saying, fish is brilliant.
Yes,
Yes,
that's exactly what we were talking about. Right, I need to move you all around. Mr. Pickles is in the right place. He's always
always
the
perfectionist. Jesus Christ.
Never the perfectionist. I don't know what you're
I
talking
bet he
about.
brought an apple as well, didn't he?
Only for inwils.
Thank you. Right, you go there. Right, please move.
Medevac, your camera, it moves with your face, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's mine's.
When I set the tracking up, I don't have the tracking on there because it's like, it'll pick up random things if anybody moves behind me.
Ooh, that'd be
like,
exciting.
what if like there's ghosts behind you and all that? You're like, oh. Get out of my shot.
If you're all alone and you don't know who to phone, call Rent a Ghost.
Oh, that was a classic film. Program.
I didn't realize her from Coronation Street was in it. Audrey from Coronation Street was in. She was pop off.
Oh,
Pop off.
Oh, yeah.
That's it.
Right. I've just had somebody wanted to. Right. Was she? Right. We're down as playing Elder Scrolls Online, so I just need to change that. Thank you to Tom.
I used to be in an adventure like you till I took an arrow to the knee.
Yes, arrow to the knee. Right. That's there. And we are done. You are all, thank you for that, Tom. We are all in the right places. The correct places. Let me just roll some dice to get rid of the link. There you go. Welcome back, everyone. We are back. We have misplaced a halfling. Kaz can't be with us tonight due to a personal situation, and so the whole party is going to try to struggle along without her. So it should be interesting.
She'll be at a party.
Yes,
and she'll be personally offended by not going. That's why it's a personal issue.
I'm just going to pop her underneath a chair or a table in the inn. That's where she'll be left. Fishy, to answer your previous question, we're carrying straight on from the combat. So however long your shield spells last for. You can keep track
it was
of
4 rounds, so I think I've got 1 round left.
Yeah, sounds familiar. Let's have a look. What are we up to? Yeah, we were just starting round 3. So that's it. So you've got a bit of time with your beloved shield. So does shield and armor stack?
Yeah, because they do different things. Armor actually gives me AP, whereas shield makes it harder to hit me.
Nice. You're going to be walking around invulnerable pretty soon.
If I could just hit other people back, it would be great.
No, but look at
I'm useless at
Bartleby.
that.
Look at Bartleby.
No, don't look at Bartleby.
Bartleby just protects. And he did disarm once. I do remember you actually disarmed a bandit once. Was that correct?
Yeah, I had 1 stroke of good luck one time.
Right. Hang on, because I forgot to start the recording.
And it was a crit roll as well, because you had a special to do something back.
Recording in progress.
Is that? Yeah, I think that is correct, isn't it? Didn't you get a crit so you could disarm? Yeah, it was a defensive special. Or you
And my parrying was really low, so it was like I need to crit or get like a above a 12, but like I had like a 28 as my skill, so I was like, I'm not gonna win this.
I think what happened was he tried to hit you and missed, but you parried and hit. You were successful, hence you got a crit, just a normal special, and then you decided to disarm. Now, a friend has mentioned whether or not we play. Some of you are going to love this. Some of you are going to hate it. Whether or not we play the rules about range and size. I.e., there is a table. I think it's on page 108.
It's actually 109, but okay.
I think it. Let me see. 108. Okay, so this is a Mithras rule. So the distance that you're away goes towards your size. So if, say, for example, we're 1 to 20 meters away, and you're 10 or less, which I think Bell is 10 or less.
Yeah, I'm definitely 10 or less.
Yeah, so everything would be 1 step harder to hit you. And if they were about 100 meters away, it would be 3 steps harder to hit you because you're so tiny.
That's really good. Yeah.
I'm a size 4, if that makes it even harder.
You know,
You're really small.
I knew you were a size 4 because when we were making up the halfling, I wanted to make sure that the height was right, because technically they're taller than a gnome. Well, let's face it, anything's taller than a gnome. Full stop. So
4 is really small. Like as a dwarf, I'm 10. So
wow.
Yeah, you're pretty.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I'm bigger than that one character with the glaive in our other campaign. Right?
I don't know if you guys are playing other games, but that's fine.
A little Cyrus guy. I think I'm taller than him.
How big is Cyrus?
He's like an 11. No, he's something.
No.
I think he's.
We all know it's a 3.
Ain't 3. It's something. It's you know, and again, it's how he uses his size. You know.
I bet you were like, oh, size. That's a throwaway stat.
That's exactly what I was.
Exactly.
I was so hyper focused on like being magical and also being able to kick ass. And
so size.
I didn't know what the average was.
Yeah.
No one had that conversation with me.
So, halfling Ferora is 7. So Higgs is 10. Then the halfling is 7, and then little Bell is 4. So we might.
Baby Bell.
Watch out you don't step.
And Brasive is 18.
Really? Is he a size 18?
Yeah. I went
That's
complete
amazing.
opposite.
It's a big lad.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Well done.
His
Wow.
strength is
That's
18
huge.
and his size is 18. I really want to
Yeah.
get that damage
No
bonus.
wonder you do that damage. Yeah.
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 Exactly. Right. Just checking. Okay. We had 2 new people joined us last week, and to get them into the flow of the game, we hit some combat, and it took us all of the session to do the combat. So, but the party were victorious, and so we're going to pick it up from the end of that combat shortly. But before we do that, I'm going to allow players an opportunity to say who they are and who they will be playing tonight. And we start off with the tiniest. We're going to go in reverse height order.
The
So,
littlest hobo.
yeah, there's a place, keep on calling you. Belle.
Yes, I am playing the smallest character. I am Mr. Pickles, and that small character is Belle, our gnome rogue, who uses a short sword and a sling. Oftentimes dropping that sling to pull the short sword to protect our larger allies, who might not be as rambunctious. Belle loves money. She loves shiny things, but especially she loves metal coins. So she is usually our team's bank for some reason, other than, you know, I'm good with money, I guess. Got all the classic rogue abilities, got so many special traits that make it so things are easier for me, and I need it because I reload forever. I am the reloading character, and that is Belle. Throwing it to the next size up would be Electric Messiah's dwarf.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah, yeah. So I'm Electric Messiah. I'm playing Higgs Boson, not the out there, and Higgs is a
Is that a particle? That's a particle in physics, isn't it?
It's a particle accelerator.
he's a dwarven ranger. He's got a companion named Croak, which is his crow, and Croak doesn't like goblins or people with shiny shoes. So make sure your shoes are dirty. And what else do I want to share about this guy? I don't want to share too much because we haven't really discovered it in the group just yet, but he likes to shoot things from far away with pointy arrows. Who's the next largest? Definitely not Cat and Kangaroo.
I think
That
Fishy's
depends how big
character.
Ida is, I suppose. I've 13.
Okay.
I'm 10.
Oh,
You're big boys.
So-
all the
Could be
boys are
either of
big
us, then.
boys in this
Yeah.
group. So
Dang.
yeah. So Ida, off you go.
Sorry, just losing a lung. Hi, everybody. I'm Ivaka. I play
What?
Ida.
A lung.
A lung. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You can get them on Amazon these days,
She
don't worry about it.
is an elven cleric, a follower of Nisa, the goddess of good. Although the other night, or this night, sorry, she did do something a little bit naughty, which she should have done, but her goddess is a forgiving type.
You think?
I think, yeah. She wears her lovely, I like to say chamber. It's not, is it? It's
Scale.
scale armor, yes. She carries a shield and has a big whop-off mace. So very stereotypical, but she's damn badass. She really is. And she's out of magic points. No. And with that, I shall pass it on to Fishy.
Hello, yes, I'm Fishy, and I am playing Karamor Blackmane, who is a spoilt teenage wizard, basically, who dislikes bards. This is part of the explanation, in my opinion, for why Belle gets to look after the money, because she's obviously more trustworthy than a bard would be.
That is true.
Yeah. Karamor basically is very annoying and somewhat entitled, and not that good as a wizard, to be honest. He can cast spells, but he's very very bad at picking the right spells to have prepared on any given day.
He is only rank 1, though.
Yeah. He is still only rank 1. Yeah, yeah. He's working on it. He'll get there eventually. He'll get some new spells and start to be useful. Honest, I promise he will. And with that, I think. Yeah, I think probably time to hand over to
the big
star
man
of the show, Brasive, Captain Kangaroo.
Everyone, Captain Kangaroo. I'm playing Brasive. He's a half orc fighter. He's super large. Like, obviously, and during the group photos for marketing purposes, he's asked to sit down so everyone can fit in the shot. it makes it easier for the cameraman, and it's very important to emphasize how large he is compared to everyone else and how dainty they are. He he's also very violent and has lots of problems that in the Middle Ages obviously they don't have therapy sessions, so he just has to do it the old-fashioned way with lots of violence and murder to get past his problems. So we'll look forward to that. But besides that, I'll keep it quiet, keep it simple and small. Pass the microphone to our GM inwils.
To me.
You.
I just noticed that there's 2 bells on the pic on the. I don't know where the other ones come from,
That's what I do.
so I'm going to delete the other one and just leave one there. I think the little angel wings are bless, aren't they?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Brilliant. So the party, this is almost like a new part of a mini within a bigger adventure, the end of a little mini adventure, because the party have been plagued by these groups of bandits or mercenaries. And they took one lot out in the forest, and they've taken this lot out now in last week's adventure. So if you want to see classic fantasy combat at its finest, then do check out last week's live session, which is available on YouTube. As well as this, they have revealed the nastiness of a bard called Sweet Tunes and her accomplice. Did you ever get to know the Sweet Tunes other person's name?
Something about like evil fingers or
He did have a name, but I can't remember whether that was purely out of character.
hit pickles on the head. It was something descriptive, I want to say, but
Yeah, it's in the combat tracker, wasn't it?
Oh, yes, it would have been. That is true.
Yeah.
I don't think she actually
But I
said
don't
her
think,
name as I was
no, I don't think there
stabbing
was a
her.
conversation that involved
yeah,
it.
okay then. And they stole the horse that Brasive had his eye on, not to eat but to ride. And so they've sort of like freed Snowdeep from this scheming, this really nasty bard, and they headed off. They escaped. And the one part of the storyline at the moment is that about a couple of days ago, a wagon appeared that carried somebody called Lady Veneer and her daughter and her maid, and it came in, and they had been attacked by the previous mentioned bandits. But they've come to Snowdeep to try to find her son called Marcus, I think that's right, who came here, then went up into the mountains to become an acolyte of a god or goddess up in the temple there. He's never returned. And so Lady Veneer traveled from Willowbridge, which is the town before this one, out to see what was happening. However, she is actually in the tavern, and this is where we're going to pick it up, because everybody ushered everybody into the tavern, and she just before that, I think she came in to say that her daughter was not very well, but got pushed into. Lady Veneer was ushered in for her own safety before anything could happen. This guy down here, is he alive or not?
I think he
Pincushion?
was on the
Yeah.
floor and really badly injured or knocked out or something.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. I didn't know whether or not you were going to.
We deliberately kept him alive.
Yeah, that's
Right.
what, because I know. Oh yes, he had some serious wounds.
Got several arrows in him. Yeah.
His belly's like a pin cushion with all these arrows sticking out. So he's probably going to bleed out unless healed. Anybody with a first aid kit can staunch the bleeding and stabilize him. But he's probably going to be out for a while unconscious, or you can just leave him and he'll naturally bleed out and die. Somebody must be of a caring and loving goddess. Must be somebody.
If I can add really quick, I'm pretty sure I
Yeah.
also got him in the leg with a pebble. So I
That's
know there's
right.
other more serious
Dead leg.
injuries, but he's got a bad leg, I think,
He's
too.
got a,
He's got
yeah.
gravel rash. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I will attempt to first aid on him just to stabilize him.
Okay, then you can take minutes over this.
Lovely.
But you didn't need minutes at all. So he's going to be stabilized, but out for a while. Let me just go unconscious and put the whirly thing down. So that's that. Let's prop him up in there.
Oh, they'll just let him go like the other one.
You just well, he's out like that, and you all get together. Halfling's going to be off doing a hobby. First things first, is anybody injured?
Just my pride.
Oh,
Okay.
thank God I'm all right.
I'm good.
If
Excellent.
I retrieve my arrows from him, will that kill him?
Get
Ooh,
impaled, damage again.
Interesting
yes.
question.
He's currently stolen 4 of my arrows that I'd like back.
No, I that makes sense, and that's something you would probably want.
We will say, for the sake of the first aid roll, that you recovered your arrows beforehand, and then the first aid roll was made. Now, I'm actually...
We can treat it like battle medicine and just pull it out the healing.
Yeah, exactly. Well, first aid, if you use it, first aid, you can pull out the arrows without doing it.
There we go then.
Yeah.
Perfect.
We found that out not so long ago. I'm sure of it. What I'm looking for is that I'm sure there is a table about how many arrows or pebbles you get back after you've used them.
I can't see pebbles being an issue. It's like, oh, I've lost my pebble, but there's so many on this side of the beach.
They might have been polished.
But this one's aerodynamic, all right?
That's true.
Blood loss.
I called this one Barney.
This one had his initials on it.
I don't get to attack often enough to worry about ammunition.
Yeah. You're too busy cuddling
I
and
feel like you've
cradling
only
those little
used
pebbles.
3 stones since your campaign.
That's true.
Like
all
one pebble
you've
per 2
used?
fights is probably enough.
Yeah, it's
That's
about right. 'cause
probably-
every time he's ready to fire, we've killed everything.
Well, it's usually I get one shot off because my initiative is so high. And then I'm reloading, and either I get that second shot and then combat's over, or somebody charges us, and I say, "You're not getting to Karamor." I drop my sling and I draw my short sword.
Yeah.
And block him from the shin down.
And then sadly watch that pebble roll away from your sling.
Right. Carry on just when I try to find the rules, because I'm sure there is a rule here somewhere. So the people are in the tavern, and you can go in. The majority of the village is in the tavern. You can probably remove your bless spells and your shield spells by now. 1 round is literally 5 seconds, so they're probably gone. And Lady Veneer is in there, Ida, and everybody else, and they're quite concerned. And they heard the sound of battle, and as Bracif makes his way straight for the bar, everybody sort of like crowds round and sort of like says, "Oh, wait, Flabbergasters, are you all safe? Are you all safe?" And somebody says, "Well, I hope I hope Sweet Tunes has this all written down, because this is going to make a fantastic song." They were they were brilliant. We could hear them outside. They were so good.
I'm sorry, my friends, but Sweet Tunes was your thief.
No. Well, she
I
was.
mean, technically,
Way.
she wasn't the thief. It was her
Well,
sister, best friend, who was the
Yeah.
Her
thief.
sister? Did she have a
but
sister?
she was an accomplice.
Yeah, there were arguments against them being sisters, but I knew the truth.
Jack Trap says, in her room there was all your stolen goods.
And if I
he
could just
said.
take a moment to help my friends here and say, go to the top of your character sheet and reset that augmentation.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I learned something about the system, Roll20 system today. You know, if you look at the top of your location, there's a D20. It just has D20 underlined. You can actually press that and it will roll for the hit location and actually bring up in the chat. You can press it. I know you were wanting to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but it's a bit. I don't see the point of
you
it
can.
because if say for example you're rolling a dragon against my dragon, then that hit
That's a
location
different
is
table
wrong.
anyway, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that I could do that when I try to hit you, if that makes sense, because I can go into all your characters. But I think I quite like the rolling of the D20. I don't want to start rolling your hit locations or anything like that. But it is nice that it brings up passive block, armor points, and hit points all in one. Yeah, so that's
nice.
good. Yeah, sorry. I side. Everybody's having a go of it now. Oh, look. Abdomen is coming up a lot.
Everyone's really hitting those squats, those ab routines. We're all really.
Oh no.
I thought it was because we weren't, and therefore it was a larger target.
Wow, you're really emphasizing that right arm workout.
Yeah. Oh no.
Abdomen, there you go.
This is going to be good. Oh, that was passive blocked as well. Well done. Yeah, sorry, what did somebody say? Somebody. Oh yes, you were saying, and yeah, they seem really shocked about this nastiness. And Jack Tap pours you an ale in a tankard, Brasive, and pops it on the bar and says, "On the house, Mr. Brasive, on the house."
Brasive still
wine
blood
would be
still
nice.
dripping
What goes
down
well
his
with smug?
face.
Yeah.
Brasive has blood dripping down his face from just destroying that corpse outside. Oh,
Yeah,
that felt better. That felt very good.
And Jack Tap.
He starts just squitching.
Mr. Brasive, you've got something on your face.
Oh, thanks. And he just wipes right here off.
It's just a little bit to the left as well, just to the side of your nose. Lady Veneer comes up to you, Ida, and she approaches you and she actually drops down to one knee and fumbles for your hand and your scaled, mailed, gauntleted hand, and she holds it and says, "Please, my daughter or maid, I can't remember which one, but she's gravely daughter. She's gravely ill."
Yeah, sorry, Lady Veneer. We were slightly sidetracked there. And do you want me to heal your hands because my gauntlets are covered in razor blades?
Such a caring acolyte of the healing god. Yeah, you actually cause wounds, so you can actually heal.
You've got
people.
to practice somehow, haven't you?
Yeah. Please, I fear she might have died.
What were her symptoms?
Oh, she is very warm, and she seems to be delirious, and she has these red blotches appearing on her skin.
Yep, she's dead. It's a black man.
Is this why you're trying to always give away our money so you can just pay people to heal rather than doing it yourself?
Please.
Okay.
To be delirious.
I'll
Sweet
come.
Tunes is good.
Yeah, I'll come with you and we'll have a look and see what we can do.
So she's. What's everybody else doing? Ida's off with Lady Veneer. Would anybody else like to go with them?
Yeah, I
Karamor,
was being snarky with them, so I'm following Ida.
Karamor, if you go with them, I will require you to roll your tends to annoy people.
Yeah, I'm not popular with her ladyship, so I think I'd probably best stay in the inn. I should
Okay.
have a cup of wine and look smug about the bard.
Yeah, well, it's the first time in your life something's going to happen. You don't normally get it. What about Biggs? Higgs.
Higgs
You
will
know
come along.
why? So, in the first ever game of Mithras, there was a character called Biggs or Briggs, who was a ranger.
Wasn't he the
The Final
archer?
Fantasy character too. Biggs.
Yeah. So now my brain is totally off. So yes, Higgs. What would you like to do?
Higgs.
Yeah.
Higgs will go along as well. Croak is going to stay out on the balcony watching that other guy.
Abrasive. Oh no, this guy down here.
Our prisoner.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Croak is going to stay where he's at, and Higgs will follow along.
Okay.
To Lady, what's her?
Lady Veneer. So Karamor, you're not really used to this at all, but as one of the barmaids brings over a glass of, a little posh goblet of fine wine and sort of like puts it down, and Brasive is just being Brasive, towering on a stool, and everybody's quite worried and scared of him. But they seem to be warming to you, and you get quite a little crowd round, and they seem to want to ask you questions, and lots of questions like, how many of them did you kill, and can you cast a fireball yet, and what's your biggest spell you can cast? And they're all sort of like
I don't like these big flash spells. That's not where true skill is. True skill is with subtlety, you see. Spells you don't notice, those are the best spells.
And just roll your 10 to be awkward. Remember, if it's less, then you are being awkward. Oh no, he's not.
Look at that. He can actually be polite and
If
nice to them.
anything,
Yeah.
he is
some
charismatic as
extent.
hell right now.
And when
He's
you're
really brought the riz.
Yeah. When they're talking and you're saying it's really small spells that you can't see, they're all going, yes, Karamor, we understand that. And a couple of sort of like teenagers, men and women, and sort of like, please, can you teach us magic? Can you do some magic now for us? Like pull a rabbit out of a hat or something like that.
Actually, he has the magic tricks spell memorized, prepared at the moment, so he will cast that. Take his time to cast that, and just start like pulling coins out of people's ears and stuff like that.
Nice. Does that need a roll?
Yeah, I mean it's a normal spell, but I say I'll take my time on casting it, so
Yeah.
it should
Like,
come off.
Nothing in this hand. Oh, it
Wow.
gets a
In fact,
crit.
yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely casts.
You are
Great.
there, yeah, and they're all applauding and everything and cheering as well. Can you roll for me a 1d4 plus 1? Oh, the tension here.
2, inevitably.
2. So can you reduce your tends to be annoying passion by 2 points?
By 2.
Because-
Okie dokie.
Because at this point you are definitely not being annoying.
Not being annoying, yeah.
You're doing wonderful magic tricks using up very little, well, no power at all. So yes, people
I
are
might need to
warming.
start learning is there a perform skill in this? I might need to start learning it.
There's a sing and a dance, but I would be more than happy, and a musician's skill. There's acting, so but we can make up a professional skill.
Yes, it would be profession stage magician, I suppose.
Stage,
Something
yeah.
along those lines. Yeah.
We can make that up, and if you would like it, you can buy it with your next lot of experience rolls. But after you've got rank 2, that's the most important
Yes.
thing.
So first, I've got to get up to rank 2.
So as that all happens, and we walk away from the cheering and Karamor having center stage in the snowed inn, and we come across to a rather worried Lady Veneer leading Belle and Ida and Higgs across town, across the little hamlet to the building that they're actually staying in. And you go in, and it's just like a single ground floor. There's no upstairs or anything like that. And as soon as you come in, the first thing that you hear is the moaning. And you notice over in a corner, and it's almost like pulled a bed closer to this single fire and that's burning, and it looks like somebody stoked it up. Okay, it looks like it's ablaze and giving out a lot of heat, and the maid is there with a little cloth dabbing the Lady Veneer's daughter's head.
I'm going to rush over and I'm going to say, please take her away from the fire. And I'll look to the maid and say, go get some snow from outside in a bucket, please, and bring it in. Going to try and keep her cold.
Yeah, and she's Ida, as you are listening, she seems to be delirious, and she seems to be muttering. And as she turns her head to one side, you can see this red rosette shape on the side of her cheek, and you can also see the top of one coming slightly above her neck. It seems to be a solid red rosette. It almost like looks as if somebody's flicked paint at her, and it's just and then spread out. And even from this distance, you can see that the sweat is pouring off her.
Can I try and trace the origin of this? If it's all spreading, can I find out where it's spreading from?
Yeah, well, so first things first, let's move the bed. Higgs and Belle, can you just make brawn checks to shift this?
I'll help.
Okay, you can all.
Yeah, and I don't know if I want to be in this room looking at that girl.
You can leave, Belle, if you wish.
Yeah, I think actually I'm going to go back to the bar. They got this handled, and I don't want to get sick and die.
Yeah. Right, okay. Take your time before we do this. Just brace yourselves, bend your knees. Taking time. And good.
Ida pulls the bed, and you as you move the bed, the disturbance causes her to almost like flail around, and they've done that classic doctors or nurse trick when they've put the sheet over. It's just about up to here, but up to her neck, but her arms are underneath it, and then they've
swaddled.
Yes, exactly. And as you move, she sort of like her head moves to one side and her eyes open, and she seems to be the look in her eyes. Do you have a healing skill?
Yes.
Yeah.
Roll it.
Yeah. Ooh, nice roll. Yeah. When her eyes open, she has this look of madness in her eyes, and when she looks at you, it's almost that look of wanting to grab you, but it doesn't seem to be fully invested in her body at the moment.
So she looks like most people do when they look at Karamor.
Yes,
yes.
Exactly, but without the red blotches.
Without the red blotches.
Yeah. Yes, so she definitely looks really bad, and
My,
you
my child, can you hear me? Is she able to talk?
no, she just seems to
There, be found
drift
taken back.
in and out of being delirious.
Okay. I've got no magic points.
Is your healing? Do you have a law for healing or not?
No, my law's religion. My skill is healing, and that's
Okay,
devotion to Nisa and
that-
channeling.
That's all right. So
I thought I
when-
might have had devotion points like Bartleby does, but I don't.
oh,
I've
So-
got lore in herbology. Would there be any indication from that she's maybe poisoned?
well, roll your herbology
Okay.
as well. So Ida and Higgs, you're both there, and you sort of like have a look at her, and both of you are trying to solve the problem from different directions. Either you're coming from the healer side of it, and Higgs, you're coming from the herbs and poison side of it. And as you consult together, you come to a conclusion that this is actually a disease. And it's a disease that you have heard about but never experienced. It's called red maddening. And as the name
Contagious?
suggests, the symptoms of it are high temperatures, these red rosettes that appear on the person, and generally they grow more and more they don't rationalize anything anymore, and they start attacking people, and they literally go mad. And one of two things either happen: they either get restrained or killed by other people, or they actually do something completely insane themselves, like throw themselves off the top of a roof thinking they can fly. You also both remember that it's spread via airborne particles.
Right, so let's leave the house and burn it to the ground.
No, I lied about that.
But
Wear your mask.
I didn't.
There is it's not known how it actually spreads, and it's not even known what causes it.
Have you tried licking the spots? Maybe that would.
Is there a cure?
Both of you are not aware. This is an illness, a disease that you've only ever just heard of. But the stories, the accounts that you remember is that of it wiping out whole villages, as it spreads. But people they're never aware whether or not it's spread via touch or airborne, or whether or not it actually comes from food, digestive, like when people digest rotting apples or something like that. You don't really know. You do know one thing that you both come to a conclusion about. The incubation sort of like time when there's no symptoms, but it gives you an idea, is usually between a week to 10 days. When
So she could have picked this up on the road then.
Yeah, she could have picked it up before she actually arrived here, but
Right,
she
well,
doesn't. Yeah, go for
I'm
it.
going to still tell the maid, pillar bags packed full of snow, anything you like, a sack or anything put full of snow, and just put it around her body to keep her body temperature cool.
Lady Veneer looks at you and says, Lady Ida, is she going to die?
I don't know Lady.
I thought you were
Varnish.
going to say, yes,
What's she
she
called?
is.
Lady Veneer, sorry.
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
she is.
And that will be 3 gold pieces. Thank you very much.
We may need to burn this house down to the ground to stop it spreading.
Please.
Not because of the disease, but because you got bed bugs here. So.
Yes, the bed bugs.
And also,
I saw
it
a
just looks
spider
terrible.
in that corner.
Please help her. She's my only daughter, my only sibling left.
We're going to do our best. You've got.
We can give her a peaceful end.
Doesn't she still have Marcus?
Marcus has been missing for over a year.
But he's at the house.
Although in my heart, I hope he's alive at the temple, but
No, he's not. He's at the house, isn't he?
Marcus.
Oh, Marcus is the one that booked it off in the temple, wasn't it? Sorry. I'm
Correct,
thinking
you know.
werewolf.
No, that's
Oh,
Billy.
Werebear.
That's
Billy's
Billy.
bear.
That's close. Marcus, Billy, they're very similar.
Very similar, just spelt differently.
Yeah. Oh, please.
We'll do our best. The next, is it nighttime?
Yes. Well,
Yeah,
it's
so the
getting
next
that
8
way
hours
now.
are crucial, but I need to rest.
Please stay. Please stay with me.
Okay.
The dwarf can sleep elsewhere, but I would really appreciate the company. I have some light wine I could share with you.
That'd be fine. Do you have flowers and maybe a meal?
I'm out.
Bow. I am a cleric after all.
I am sure that my maid could bring us something from the inn and bring it back.
That would be lovely. Yes, we've had a very busy night. I need to get my strength back to be able to try to heal your daughter with my lady's blessings.
And she turns to her maid and says, "Maid, please go with the lower stature man here. He's going to take you back to Snowed Inn, and please bring us food and any wine that they have, as long as it's good quality." Yes. Higgs, do you want to stay or go? Will you stay or will you go?
It's feeling a little bit awkward in here right now, so I think I'm going to leave. I don't know about bringing anything back. I'm not anyone's servant, so definitely going to leave, though.
Yeah, the maid will carry
He's
things.
going to leave, then sneak around the back and get some ladders.
And Belle, as you return back to the Snowed Inn while all of this is happening, you get to the door and you open the door and there's a whole load of applause and cheering, and you notice there's a huge crowd round this table. A matter of fact, nobody is sat at the other tables at all. The only other person that is not sat round or stood round the table is Brasive, who's drinking at the bar. And you notice even Jack Tapp is sort of like peering over, and there's great applause. And the group of people move for a second, just as Karamor produces something
For my next trick, I will need a volunteer from the audience.
Yeah, and everybody's going, choose me, choose me, choose me. Yeah, Belle, what would you like to do?
I'd like to pick up my jaw up from off the floor. And they won't be able to hear me. I want to be picked, but I guess I'll go to the bar and sit next to Brasive. See if I can get some of that alcohol.
Brasive looks over to you. It's crazy what he'll do with an audience. It's actually useful for once.
I honestly thought that he hated anybody who got an audience like that.
Brasive, can you just roll a brawn roll for me, please?
Oh no.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah,
buddy.
You reach down and yank Belle up to plonk her on a bar stool, which are quite high for her. So you just sort of like reach down and sort of like lift her up and plop her onto, just with one hand, casually talking.
I don't know why I need a brawn for that. Like, she's what, 13 pounds at best.
I know. I
Yeah.
just wanted to make sure you didn't clout her on the stool on the way
Oh,
up. But
naturally.
yeah,
Yeah.
I just want a clean
Yeah.
lift. Yeah. Otherwise, she would have hit a stool or something like that. Yeah.
Thank you, Brasive. But is he a performer? Is he a bard now? Has he become what he hates? He's doing a really great job.
Ooh.
Wow. I hadn't thought of that. I really hadn't thought that's an interesting.
Just
Do you know it all goes south when he tries to chop somebody in half, though?
Yeah.
Brasive likes that trick, though.
that's a fun trick. I wonder if he's also going to steal a horse from me.
Steal a horse?
From me, because
You don't have a horse, Brasive.
I once did.
Oh
was a
yeah,
good-
that's right.
It was a good 7 hours.
Oh, I
7
can't
hours
get it to. I can't get it to say Karamor the Bard. I was so much trying to get it to say that. Anyway, it won't. Yeah. So yeah, Brasive, you lost your horse.
We'll find you another horse, big guy. You know, we have those traitors to track down and punish for their crimes. Well, actually, I don't even want to think about what they're doing over in that house. Lady Veneer's situation is not good, and you and I are not the ones to be fixing that problem.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Another round of applause and cheering emanates or erupts from around Karamor, who's now actually stood on the table, as if it's his own little private stage.
Yes.
Like gesturing, and you can hear really good comments, and everybody's really excited and interested in what's happening. It definitely looks like Karamor's found a wonderful group of people who love them. And at that moment, the door opens and Higgs comes in and makes his way over to the fire. And the maid comes in and walks straight past the cheering occupants of the tavern and goes straight up to the bar. And Jack sort of like says, "What's wrong, my young girl?" And she sort of like says that she needs wine and food. He says, my mistress's daughter is ill." And he says, "Oh, that seems rather serious," and hands over and wraps some things up in like a muslin cloth and gives her 2 goblets, pewter goblets, and a flagon of ale, wine, sorry. And she sort of like holds it all together and sort of like head down and sort of like leaves to go back to Lady Veneer's house. Higgs, what would you like to do once you've arrived?
Go take a seat at the table there. Just keep an eye out the window to see if any of these bandits or whoever they were, cultists. I think they were bandits, right?
Bandits, yeah.
Yeah, from the
Yes.
other day. If any of them were still walking around out of the window. And if there's anyone around, I'd like to inquire about any kind of goblin activity in the area.
Okay, so at the moment, they're all round Karamor's magic show. But you're more than welcome to go up and try to chat to one if you wish.
I think I'll watch the show from the side for now and see
Okay.
where the
Oh, you've never seen Karamor like this. He is pulling in the crowds. There's so much cheering. Oh, Karamor, you also do notice that there's a few silver coins on the table, and people are now donating to the Karamor Magician Fund, and there's the odd silver coins, and somebody claps as you do another trick. And there's
Cogs are turning in his head. He's starting to get some good ideas now.
yeah, and there was like a pewter plate that you are just eating bread off, and people are using it as a a donation plate now, and it's been passed round, and people are putting coins in for you. And you hear somebody say, "Who would have thought that the Flabbergasters had such a wonderful mage in their group?" And they're at that point they'll all erupt in a round of applause.
Such a shame I didn't have illusion prepared today.
Oh, that would have been
So I could utterly blow them away with that.
Yeah, you could do like in Bilbo's party, you could do that dragon that flies in. Brasive and Belle, could you both make perception checks for me, please?
I've got the eyes and the ears for this.
Ooh, do
Psych.
ya?
I'll use a point of luck though to reverse.
Okay, so that'll make 48.
Yes.
I'm going to send you a message on Discord.
For me?
How you doing? Having a fun time?
Yeah.
Thank you.
There is a knife in your face.
How do you put up with Captain Kangaroo all this time?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Been a few years for all of you now.
How do you spell decapitation? You go.
Oh.
As she collects up her goods and moves back out of the tavern, and you're over with Lady Veneer when the maid comes back, and she quickly starts to busy herself, laying a table, putting the food on for you and Lady Veneer. And in the background, you just hear her daughter sort of like muttering, and every now and going, "Oh,
Yeah, red rum, red rum."
Yeah, every now and again, she sort of like sits bolt upright in bed and says nothing. She just sort of like sits up and looks at you and almost like gives you maddening eyes.
You know what? I'm going to look at my dinner, my fish, and I'm going to go, I could kill for some mushy peas. As it comes spewed out of my mouth.
Yeah, Exorcist. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, she suddenly goes up to the ceiling and is attached to it. But it's rather off-putting because she just gazes at you and Lady Veneer and says nothing, but her eyes are so wide and bloodshot. And then all of a sudden you would sort of like feel a little bit uncomfortable, and then she just suddenly flops back down on the bed. Karamor, you're still doing wonderful. Is there anything that anybody else would like to do before we move the scene on?
I'm going to go over before I go to bed. I want to go over to her, the daughter, and I want to say a prayer over her, just in case she passed away through the night.
Okay, roll your devotion, just because you've got that skill.
Oh
yeah.
say it.
You're devoted. Ida will hear. Sorry, your Nisa will hear your prayer. And would anybody else like to do anything else?
Yes.
Yeah, go for it.
Belle saw that Higgs is in the bar now, the Snowed Inn. So she'd like to go over to him and climb up onto the chair and kind of get closer to him if he'll allow, close to his ear.
Move your token then.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I had to move it last time.
My legs don't always work.
Oh.
Yeah, don't be so lazy.
A match made in heaven.
Are you going to walk over and go, "Hey Higgs, we're two short people in a tall people world"?
Yeah.
You know?
No, I have more seriousness.
Okay.
Higgs probably can see that Belle is frowning and looking about a little frantically. Not too uncommon for her, but she'll approach and be like, "So, did you guys learn anything over there?
Some,
You
some,
have the cure for this sickness, right?"
some weird love in the air is going on over there. I don't know exactly what's going on, but
Excuse me,
some
what weird
mad,
love?
yeah, I don't know. Maybe
It's
Ida will
angelic.
find out about it.
We have no weird love in this game. I would just like to point out all love is
Something awkward going on there.
We don't love
something-
shame
even
here.
But there was
the only love that I draw a line with is Brasive and his horse. That's not going to happen.
Well, just imagine
That's why
two
you took it
Barbies
away
with
from
no
me.
atomically correct parts.
You
So it
got
seems
it.
seems
So
that
what you're
this
saying, Higgs, is that
it seems that this poor girl's got some kind of disease that may or may not be contagious. And she's going a little bit mad, a little bit crazy.
what are the signs of this the sickness
Oh,
spreading?
she's got this red rosacea or rosetta on her face and down her neck. It seems like it's going down, and she's just very. When I was there, she was pretty much catatonic, but from what we have heard about the disease, it can become quite violent to those around. So I don't know if Ida's in any danger right now, but possibly.
Sorry, I
just
just
saw
got a
the
vision
maid.
from airplane there describing that people around the end are going falling down. We read bits of them.
Yeah.
I just saw the maid for the Lady Veneer's maid leave, and she was looking sweaty, and it just made me concerned that maybe we need to be leaving this town or getting a cure. Ida was successful, right? Through her goddess, Nisa.
I left. I don't know.
Oh, you are as
I was
useless
out of
as I
there.
am right now.
How
Maybe
close?
Higgs
How
is
close
the
is Belle
carrier.
to Higgs right now? How close are you to Higgs at the moment?
I'm like leaned over to your ear. You could
Oh.
you could
And
kiss me
you're
by
the
surprise
thief.
if you had to.
You're the thief in the group, right?
That's me, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So Croak is gonna come and be staring at you directly at this window as you get close to Higgs. I can't move it. Token.
Now, you're not telepathically connected to this crow.
No, but I think Croak would have seen Belle move.
Yeah, I am
The windows
suspicious to
here?
birds. That's true.
Isn't Croak outside?
Yeah, there's the windows here. Are these not windows?
And well, the windows would be closed for
Okay, if they're closed, then forget that.
for the night. Your crow is just shivering slightly. on the
Okay.
You
Croak-
actually
Croak
you
doesn't
actually
like
find
you,
her
so-
her feet. Is it a female or male?
Female,
Does
yeah.
she talk?
No, just
She
Croak.
goes. She goes.
Oh, just
"Caw, caw,
Yeah. Call,
caw, because she.
call your mother.
First off, though, Higgs, I am a thief, but I'm a licensed thief.
Oh, okay, all right.
I'm part of the guild, so there's no irresponsible thievery.
Is it classic fantasy that separates between a thief and a rogue?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And while I
Croak
was
doesn't
a
know
gutter
that.
snipe, I no longer am.
Yeah, you're a banker.
Yes.
You're
You're
yeah,
a white
that's
collar thief.
yeah, I was gonna say the that's not helping.
you're born again.
Yeah, well, yeah, like that's why Sweet Tunes and her accomplice make me so angry. We gotta find them because you can't just be stealing from these regular people. It's irresponsible. But that's not the point. Right now, if there's a disease going through, I want to know that Ida or you and your nature plants can help.
So
You know nature plants, right? You're
I know,
always
I
running
know
around
nature
out there.
plants, yeah, and they
Okay,
can't
good.
help in this case. No, they can't.
Oh, you know what? Karamor seems to have learned magic. I'm gonna ask him when he's done performing. He's probably got a cure for all the ails yet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Karamor, roll a 1d 8 and add 4 to it.
D8 plus 4.
Hatred of Bell.
Yeah. The outstanding Karamor. I love it.
Got a stage name now.
Yeah, you finish your final trick, and there's rapturous applause, and you've actually got 8 silver pieces in your on your plate that you didn't have before, and you notice that a couple of people throw some in, and they all seem to be talking about you as they leave, and sort of like, oh, he's just absolutely wonderful, wonderful. He's much better than the bard, much better than the bard. Did you see it when he just reached in and picked that out? It was unbelievable. I know. You don't think he actually had it inside him, do you? And there's all this chatter. You even hear some of them say, oh, I want to be just like him when I grow up. As a head out. Brasive, can you roll your endurance, please?
Endurance time.
Yeah, you've had several flagons of ale, but you're still not even remotely tipsy at the moment. But Jack Tapp sort of like says, Mr. Brasive, I really think that we need to we need to close up. Feel free to use any of the rooms upstairs.
No, I could walk. But I want to go.
Yeah, you sort of like staggered to your feet. Ida, I'm assuming that you're going to stay with Lady Veneer.
Yeah, I'll be sleeping the night, trying to get my magic points back. I'll be praying
Yeah.
to my goddess.
And what about Bell, Higgs, Karamor, and Brasive? Jack Tapp gives you an offer of staying in the rooms upstairs free of charge. Or because you just snowed in from a group of bandits. Or, of course, you can head back to your house.
If
What would you
anyone
like
else
to
is
do?
going back to the house, Karamor will go with them. Otherwise, he'll take a room.
I think it's wise to go back to the house. There's thieves in these parts, and I don't want them
True.
stealing all of our
Think Salvy's
employees.
safe still.
All of our loot.
Yeah. Let's go.
We don't have any.
Let's get him. I need to murder me some thieves.
Right. So the plan is that you'll all go back to the mansion, yeah? Apart from Ida, who will stay with Lady Veneer. Correct?
Wow.
And I'll help Karamor see on the path because I'm assuming it's pretty dark and we're not lighting any torches.
That is correct. Yeah. Right. Let's go to.
I'm your seeing eye gnome.
The guy that Ida stabilized there in front
yes.
of the
Yeah. What do you
snowed
what would you like to do with him?
Leave him outside and actually freezes you now.
Yeah. It'd be a popsicle.
Yeah.
I love
Do
that
we-
word.
Do we think we can get any more information from this guy?
Could use another employee.
Yeah.
Well, what information would we hypothetically be able to get? Do you have any friends still wandering around that want to kill us? Do you think there might be more?
Was in the
They could
satchel
have a
that the one guy
stash.
dropped from last time?
Say again, sorry.
What was in the satchel that the one guy dropped that was in that group last time?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Maybe some information related to that.
I will. I'm one. Who am I missing? I'm missing Karamor on the map, I think, back at the house.
Yeah, and Ida's
I
not at
can
the
see
house
me
with
on the map.
us.
Ida's not there, so there you go.
Yeah.
With this
Now there are two of me.
yeah. Oh, the world just gets better and better by the moment, Karamor.
You guys
don't
know
it?
you have a bear in the house, right?
That's our mascot. It's a
That's
whole
Billy.
thing.
So yes, the guy does have the satchel on it that actually contains, when you look inside, actually contains 2 gems. Ill-gotten gems that you
Well-
probably
I mean,
got pooped out of the dead giant.
I was
Yeah.
going to say, is that from the frog?
These-
Yeah.
these chaps are certainly connected with the fellows that we burned over the whole giant frog business. So they could have a stash of more of these gems. That's why we need to interrogate the prisoner, find out where they're keeping
Yes.
all of their ill-gotten goods, and return them to their rightful owners, i.e., us.
I tell you who's really good at interrogation. Ida.
Abrasive.
Ida's brilliant. She pulls people's hairs. If I do you want
That wasn't really an interrogation. That was more of reacting to my paranoia.
that is true. Do you want to bring this guy back?
Yes.
I mean, Brasive can just sling him over his shoulder. I mean, if he can pick up a gnome, he can pick up this guy. So we'll pop him in this room. I tell you what, we'll put him in this little room next to Billy Bear's place. It could be like a little cell that you've got in your house that you're fixing up. Okay, then. So,
unless anybody else wants to take the gems, I'll add them to the gem pile in my satchel.
Seems reasonable.
Roll a commerce skill for me.
I would love to analyze them.
Better be a good color.
Higgs, were you saying that you wanted a gem?
Nope.
31 out of 33?
Yeah, they do look remarkably similar to the gemstones that you got from the other bandit. Roll a 1d6 for me, please.
Yeah, big money, big money, big money. 6.
Yeah, one of them you think is worth about 6 gold pieces, not silver pieces, gold. And yeah, roll another one.
Another d6 coming at you.
Oh,
yeah.
They were clearly
Nice.
bringing these for a reason.
Yeah.
You can't beat a poop gem.
Yeah.
Okay.
These
2 worth 6 gold.
these gems look really fine quality, even compared to the other ones that you found on the other bodies, both in the woods. The rest of in the woods, sorry, the bandits that attacked the inn didn't have anything apart from this one. Bell, roll, or anybody, all 4 of you, just not you, Ida. 4 of you roll your insight checks. Oh,
Sorry, I'm trying to find
I'll
where
take
that
a luck point on this
it-
one.
it's down your it's just like a normal standard skill, so it'd be on the left-hand side of your character.
Animal's actually being quite incisive. This is a strange day for him.
Bell's going.
I'm looking at it, yeah.
You're looking at it for a 7. The outstanding. Have you found? Oh, there you go. Right, you need to take off your augmentation from the top. If you go to the top of your character, it'll say set.
Oh, that's because I was hitting the plus button instead of the roll button. There we go.
Why? Oh,
Oh, 3 point.
That's a fumble. So what you need to do now is there's a little sign for the fumble. I forget what it is on your character sheet, but just next
Triangle with exclamation mark, isn't it?
triangle
It's
with
the
an
same symbol that comes up on the
Oh,
results,
yes.
isn't
Yeah.
it?
So just tick that for the time being. So Bell and Karamor, you see these gems and you're looking at the fine quality of them. And you come to the conclusion that the guy that you've got may be the leader of the bandits. It seems that he had the two gems that were worth quite a bit. And you actually notice as you looked at them that they're not chipped, but there's a bit of scuffing on them. And you think that he's probably had these in the satchel for some time. You don't think they're sort of like fresh poop. It looks like they've been scuffing around in there, rubbing against each other. But they are mighty fine gems, much better than what the other bandits had. Who has the magical ring? I'm sure you have.
At the
Do you-
moment,
Yeah.
Bell,
wait.
because Bell took it when investigating Sweet Tunes, and we haven't really had an opportunity for it to have come back.
And my finger's too big.
And Belle says, "What ring?"
Oh, technically,
Yeah.
there's 2 rings.
Oh,
Oh, depending
The
on which
ring on
magic
a
ring we're
string.
talking about. Yeah.
And then I have a ring of protection because I'm so weak. Anyways, here's your magic ring back.
yeah.
Ring and a
Thank
string,
you.
is that like soap and a rope?
It is very like, yeah.
Yeah.
And just to let you know, Karamor, when you do activate your ring, the gems don't look magical. There's no a magical aura from them. Do you know? I've just had a wonderful idea. Yeah, I'm going to. I'm just going to leave it and let it simmer for a while. It might get better. So let's move time on, and everybody settles down to a well-earned rest and sleep, and you will all get your magic points back. Not your luck points, but if you've got any magic points, then they will come back, and they'll be up to maximum by the start of this next session. One thing that I will say, Ida, that Lady Veneer and the maid takes in turns to keep up to watch her daughter to allow you to sleep. But when you wake up, you're woken up really early to find them both sort of like pinning their daughter's hands or arms down as she sort of like thrashes about wildly, and then suddenly the stops and relaxes, and she seems to be doing this weird thing with her eyes opening, but now just gazing straight at the ceiling. You also notice that there's a couple more red rosettes appearing. She has one on either arm in different places. And when her foot comes out, you notice that she's got one on the back of her calf. They don't look like they've been put on the skin. It looks like they've come from
It's from
within.
inside, yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And sort of like, but they look very, very red. She doesn't seem to be in pain with them. Or
Right.
even if would you like to touch one?
Yeah, I'm going to set her off. I'll scratch one. That'll set her off scratching. No, I'm not going to touch her, but I mean, I'm torn between flame strike and cure serious wounds.
Flame strike.
Flame strike.
Fight fire with fire.
Flame
That's
serious
right.
wounds.
Fireball. Oh, I can't wait till Karamor has a fireball spell.
Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm gonna pray for my goddess to give this girl strength and do
Might.
Oh, why is that not working? It's popped out. No. Sorry.
What's not working that you've popped out?
My cure fatigue.
Oh, okay.
It should work.
No.
Hang on, let's have a look.
Oh, sorry. No, another window opened on my other screen. Sorry.
Ah, no worries.
So there we go. And I'll submit. Oh, what,
Oh,
just the
no.
one. Sorry.
Now that it's going to come up over and over again now, isn't it? Yeah, so you need to roll your channeling, I think.
Yep.
Ooh. We'll say you could take minutes, which means that it'd be a 9, it'd be a critical, which also means you won't lose your magic points. Could you roll 1d3 plus 1?
Certainly.
Oh, the tension. Oh, nice. Yeah, so she seems to relax somewhat. she seems to be. She hasn't had anything to eat or drink.
No, that's my worry.
Yeah, they try to give her sips of water, etc., but to no avail. Just roll your perception for me.
Oh. I will use a point of luck to reverse that, please.
Okay, for an 18 out of 57.
Yeah.
While you're over there, you notice that the maid is sweating quite a bit. She keeps wiping her brow, using a bit of her smock to wipe her face. Lady Veneer isn't. She's not sweating at all. So it's not as if the inside of this place is hot or anything like that.
All right. I'm going to look at the maid and say, go to your room, lady, child, and check yourself for any red marks like this.
Yes. Remember, this is a one-room ground floor, so she is
Sorry,
technically
she's in a room.
Yeah. But you're all
Go find somewhere private and check yourself any red marks.
yeah, you're all ladies together here.
Yeah.
And she looks a bit shocked and sort of like steps back slightly. Clerics for disease control. Okay. She's just going to she looks quite, that was a willpower check. She has a willpower 34. She looks quite shocked about it and sort of like starts to step away from the daughter and sort of like brings out her arm and sort of like rolls up the smock sleeve. And as she rolls it up, you see Ida just on her forearm, a red rosette slowly coming through her skin. And that seems to be a perfect time to break for our break tonight. I was going to say our first break, but we only ever have one break. So that's it. So we will be back at 1:45 the hour. Okay, so you've got 15 minutes to go and stretch your legs, grab something to drink. And when we come back, we'll see whether or not Ida has contracted red maddening disease. And whether or not
and meanwhile, back at the house, we're discussing whether we should ever allow Ida back into the
Oh,
house
yeah.
because of risk of infection.
Consider
I tell
burning
you, Ida.
yourself.
Yeah.
Shall be forever known as the Mad Cleric from Snowtown.
Wait, when you go back, Ida, everybody's got hazmat suits on.
No, even worse, those long bird-shaped ones, you know,
Yeah.
from the good old
Yes.
days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even Billy Bear has one on, and the crow.
Yeah. The crow.
Right, we will be back in 15 minutes, 1:45 the hour. We'll see you real soon. Right, let me do that. And
Disease, but hey.
sort of like emanates from her, and you notice that a bit of her temperature goes, but the maddening eyes are still there. Now, at this point, I would like some people, and only some people, to roll their endurance. Don't roll it yet. Okay. So, Karamor, you don't have to roll it. And Brasive, you do have to roll it. And then Bell does, and Higgs does, and Ida, you do as well. Now, wait, before anything happens, I need to roll something. Okay, then. Go for it. Roll your endurance.
Oh, man. Oh, no.
Oh, Bell, so close.
I'm using a point of luck to re-roll mine.
Okay. Brasive is going for the re-roll. Off you go.
Come on, baby. Come on.
Come on.
Come on, baby.
I just think if you get this red disease, like perma-rage.
Yeah, you'd be
He's
like
at
a
risk of an STD, a
barbarian.
saddle-transmitted disease.
Yeah.
Bell and Higgs, are you rolling? Are you using luck or not?
I'm going to use a luck. And I'm going to fail, but I'm going to use a luck.
Oh!
Oh,
I went up by 1.
You should have gone down by 1. Then you would have.
I should have.
Mm,
Yes.
Yeah, you should have do better next time.
well,
I know.
Can
I don't
we
know
do
what I was
that?
thinking.
Higgs.
oh, Higgs.
Oh. Yeah. Okay, then.
Well,
That's
it's less than 83, so you'll be fine.
If only this was poison, because technically my endurance checks against poison are a step easier.
Oh, does
No.
anybody have any resistance against disease?
Probably.
I just have
Higgs.
this cure disease spell, but I'm not using it yet.
Why wouldn't you use cure disease?
I don't
I
have
was
it.
wondering the same.
Okay. If you don't have it, that's fine. It's just if you had it, this.
Yeah, I know. I wish I'd
you
taken
got
it now.
this. Yeah, that's a good one.
Can you cast cure disease?
I would have thought so. I've got cure fatigue, remove fear, cure minor wounds, cure serious wounds,
Do
flame strike.
you have access to all the cleric spells and then just decide what you're doing?
I would have thought
Yeah.
so, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, because in that case, yeah, you just need to remember to prepare it in the morning, don't you?
Oh, yeah. Do you know what? Thank you. Let me dig it out. Idiot.
Yeah. Second year.
So, guys, how do clerics work? Mithras.
Bartleby had cure disease at like first level, so
Yeah.
Now, just so you know, your cure disease, the power of it actually relies on the intensity of the spell. So on page 103, there's a little table. So, for example, intensity 1 costs you 3 points, and it will cure potencies of 30 or less, including green slime or rot grubs. Intensity 2 costs 6 magic points and will cure any disease that has have a potency of up to 60. 3 intensity costs you 9 points and will cure a potency up to 90, potency of 90%. And intensity 4 will do a cost of 12 and will cure potency up to 120 disease and lycanthropy.
Oh.
So you could cure Billy Bear.
I could kill it if I wanted to.
So the
and
healing,
you choose not to.
just out of
Well, he
interest,
doesn't really pay much, so
the cost of casting your spell is
9 points.
3 per intensity. Yeah. So to do if you want to do intensity 4, that will cost you 12, sorry, magic points in one fair swoop.
Okay,
if you got
well,
a crit,
let's get rid of my remove fear. Put this in here. There we go. And I've got on there page 103.
So are you
Good.
casting it?
I will do. Yep, it's now memorized. There we go.
Okay.
Pop
So
that puppy there. So let's have a look what intensity I want to do with it. Well, to be fair, if I want to get them both, it's going to be intensity 2. Oh, hang on, I got 16, haven't I? Oh,
so intensity 2 will cure
yeah,
potencies up
60.
to 60. Yeah.
Yeah.
And cost you 6 magic points.
Yeah.
I like that, page 103. Yeah, go for it. Roll your channeling.
Oof.
Yeah. Okay. Knock your magic points down by 6. And you pray to your goddess Nisa. And despite living on the cusp of becoming an evil cleric, she does see that you are trying to make amends now for your actions in the past. And so she flows her power through you that actually cast this cure disease onto the daughter. And as the power flows through you, you notice that the sweating disappears, and she almost like goes from very, very rigid to absolutely nice and calm in the bed.
Mm.
And
It's little blue mist. I'm actually a little blue mist will appear around her, like a
nice,
coon.
yeah. And you notice as the mist sort of like strokes her and touches her exposed skin, those red rosettes start to disappear a little at the back. Oh, hang on, Karamor's going to say something funny. The astounding Karamor is typing. Lady Veneer sort of like looks at you and says, You are so powerful. It looks
Yes.
like she's cured.
That'll be like a weed coloured yellow mist.
I did cast mists of Dettol. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that used to be yellow, didn't it?
It did. Yeah, it
No,
still is.
TCP.
Oh, yeah, TCP. That's a killer.
Yeah. Because we used to call it Tomcat's P. For C. Can you just roll me a perception check?
But I can try. Clearly not.
No. Are you looking it or not anything?
Do you know what? I will look it. I'll use no point and do no better.
And do know better. So as she sees her daughter have the disease flushed from her by this blue mist, Lady Veneer looks delighted and reaches over and wraps her arms around you and kisses you gently on the cheek and sort of like says, "Oh, you are such a powerful cleric. I wish my son was nearly, if he can be half as good as you, then it would be amazing." And
Then he'd be a mighty powerful cleric.
yes, and she sort of like steps away and sort of like holds you by the arms when you hear a rather frantic knocking at the door. And the maid walks over. You notice she's
No. I'm going to say, stay. Don't go to the door. I will answer it. You go to the bed, please, maid.
And
I feel like calling her maid. What's her name?
Maid.
Maid.
Made in China. She's
Maid
called.
the maid.
Yeah. Okay. I'll go to the door and I'll open it a crack. Say yes.
And you open it, and there's a man stood outside. Slightly behind him is a woman, and you recognize these people from around the village. And he says he's carrying a young child in his arms, and it looks like he's been swaddled, wrapped round, and he's frantically moving. And he says, They told me that you were here, Ida, and it appears that our son has caught some kind of illness.
Hold him out for me now. See if my goddess can help your child. And again, I'll cast my holy symbol and I will pray to Nisa and cast again on this child. Sod the maid. Same thing.
Someone's going to need a lot more magic points.
Oh yeah, intensity 2. There we go. Submit. Oh god, a channel. Don't let me down. Oh, nice.
Nice. How is that? 6 magic points.
That's another 6 magic points. Yeah.
Yeah. The blue mist surrounds the child, and the child sort of like reveals itself, and they reveal the child's arm as you see that these red rosettes slowly disappear. And as they celebrate and thank you, you notice across the street there's a woman that seems to be staggering towards you. She seems to be tottering, and she seems to be quite old and is walking with a stick.
That's unfortunate. Stealth check, closed door.
Yeah. Are you closing the door? Yeah.
Yeah, well, I've got a maid inside that can't get out. So yes, I'm going to just step back. I'm out of magic points now again.
There's a frantic knocking at the door, and you hear the man's voice saying, Ida can cure us. She can cure us. And they sort of like, she can cure you as well. I am nearly to dying. I need to be cured from this hideous disease. And
Okay, I'll open the door again and say, my friends, my goddess can only do so much.
Me.
I need time to rest. Just keep yourselves at home. Do not interact with other people. Stay 2 weeks apart. Wear a face mask. And don't get your eyes tested at Banner Castle.
And as that's happening, and she's, I will die without your help.
Yeah, right, I'll tell you what I'll do. The old lady, I'm just going to snap her neck there. No, I'm not. I'll have a go with the old lady, but I'm going to do it at a lower intensity. There we go. I can squeeze out a little one. Let's see if it does anything.
Just be sensual.
Some
Don't
weird love.
Be too...
Oh no, I
Pink
can't.
was
Clearly.
correct.
I'll use a point of luck to reverse that, please.
What intensity? Oh, so this would do up
Just
to
one.
What was this do up to? 30.
This is 30 points. Green slime or knobra or rock grubs.
The blue
I look
mist.
at you.
Look,
It's
look
fishy.
What, has he got a mask on?
He's got his face mask
Yeah.
on. That's awesome.
I found that again this morning. It was a bit of a coincidence, really.
And this old lady said, the blue mist surrounds her once again, but she doesn't change. And she reaches out a hand, and you notice this red rosette appearing on her hand. She says, please, please help me. And at the same time, you hear a thud from behind you, Ida, and you look round and you see the maid has fallen to the floor and is shaking and thrashing about, and Lady Veneer is trying to hold her down. Meanwhile, back
I'm playing whack-a-mole with dead people.
Yeah, back in the meanwhile, back at the place that is not a hospital, everybody is getting up. What would you like to do, people?
Reveling in being well outside of town and away from the infection. It's great. We love it here.
Yes.
What would I like to? I think Bracef would like to abuse the prisoner until he gives us information that he's not entirely sure about.
Okay, then. So we can move you over to there. Bracef is going to be aggressive to the bandit. What's everybody else doing?
I mean, is
going back to
abnormal
his
for
research.
Ida to be gone this long from the group? Should we not meta-ing here, but should we go check on Ida?
Well,
You can check on
Normal?
Ida if you feel concerned, but she has that strong armor and her evil goddess of destruction. I'm pretty sure things will be fine if anything goes on. And I want to make sure that Bracef doesn't break our person.
Speak, damn it!
And also, I want to be snarky to him while he does the interrogation.
I don't care if it's a gag in your mouth. Speak.
Higgs, you can make your way back to the village if you wish. The Snow Deep.
I don't think Higgs would. I think really it's a question of to the group, is this normal for Ida to be away and is there concern? It doesn't sound like there's any concerns, so I don't think Higgs
She's
would
always
go.
helping people and like going to visit their children and whatnot. It's sort of a normal thing, I think, for our group is that she just the key
And
thing
there'd
is that
be
we
no
don't.
reason for Higgs to take off on his own. No.
If she had our money, then yes.
Ida, just remember this moment when it's time to
Exactly.
cure wounds.
When I've got my carriage of ill people in the carriage, the people in the carriage go, wow.
I don't want you giving away all of our earnings.
I'm not.
Again.
I'm giving away all my magic points.
Grace,
Walking back with a cart full of dead people.
Yeah.
I'm not dead yet. I feel happy.
What does Higgs want to do?
I think Higgs would probably mostly be interested in the any info that prisoner would have, so I'll join Brasive.
Okay, well, let's move him. Let's move everybody into this room so there's a little bit more of a thing for people to observe the interrogation. So what we're going to do with this, Brasive, we're going to use the conflict pool system that we use from M Space. So do you have an intimidation skill?
I do, and it's exactly at 52%.
Okay,
so
then.
just over half kind of a situation.
Yeah, so what we'll do, I will resist using my willpower, and you can actually have your strength as your pool. So you'll have 18 points. And I'll use willpower, and I will use my constitution. That seems to be a good, to withstand the blows, so to speak. Right. So the first thing I need to know, the first thing I need to know, Brasive, is what are you asking? What information do you want out of this person?
Just pretty much two questions. One, is there hold on. My thing's zoomed. There we go. Okay. My camera zoomed in on me because I have a camera that
it looks strange. It looked like you were sort of like your nose was right.
So because I have a camera that looks at my hand, and if I do yeah, so
you talk to the hand.
Yeah. So two, don't look at me, camera. Two of them. One of them is if there's any more of the bandits, and two,
okay.
Is there more? Where's your hidden stash of gems?
Okay, sounds absolutely brilliant. So,
can anybody assist here, perhaps?
Yes, you can augment his role if you wish.
By playing good cop.
I don't have intimidation, but I have deceit, and I might be your backup of emphasizing and lying about what you're capable of doing.
Okay, that's it. So you can augment. How many points will you be giving to Brasive or his augmented?
It's 10%, isn't it?
I think it's 20%.
20, yeah.
You should have an augment button. Do we have an augment button?
Yeah, top
I wanted to
of the
learn
fact
how to
sheet.
do it manually.
Just
so
putting your skill in there and it should augment it.
with a skill of 58, for doing 20%, that should be 11.6, aka 12.
So 12, yeah.
Yeah.
12 points of lying.
And that goes
All
to the
right.
box at the top of the augmentation box.
Yeah.
All right.
Higgs, is there anything you would like to contribute?
My intimidation is like really low. It's like 22.
You can so that would still be it always
11,
rounds up.
Yeah.
So it 10% of it would be 2.2, and
Okay,
then we double
1.45.
it.
I'll put my hands on my hips and tap my foot very
Yeah.
intimidating.
So that will
Yeah.
be an extra 5 to your skill abrasive. Okay, then. So are you ready?
Yeah.
So roll your. We'll do these like in 5-minute segments. Okay, then. So this is the first roll. So you roll your. Or we can take minutes. They can be easy because mine can be easy.
Oh wait, hold on.
That-
No, I didn't. I need.
Yeah.
I was only 12. It should be
Yeah, you only
17.
got my lying, and I
Yeah.
said that you could tear a cow in half.
Yeah. So I should have won. I should have been good by the 3.
So
It should have been.
Yeah, 5 points off that would make it 61, wouldn't
Yeah.
it? So you've made it.
Yeah.
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 Okay, then. So that's good. So hang on, because I need my roll as well. Okay,
Ooh.
I succeed, but we're opposed here, so you get the higher roll. So roll for me, please. A 1d6.
Oh yeah, boy.
Think 6.
Fuck.
Yeah, so you slap him once, and he sort of like looks at you and just sort of like sneers at you and says, "Your mother's a donkey's bottom."
How do you know?
Okay, second 5
And
minutes.
your point is?
Look, you got 10 minutes and only 10 fingers. How long do you want to keep going? Oops. All right, my bad. Did the wrong
What
thing.
roll then?
No, hold on.
Intimidation. Have you got your augmentation ready now?
It is ready. Yeah. I'm using a point of luck. No, I'm using a point of luck. I'm gonna re-roll.
Re-roll it. Even with
Yeah.
all this help, you are not doing well.
Abrasive eats fingers.
Oh, now I actually am.
That's crazy.
So remember you've got 18 points, and I reduce it to 17 points with my roll. So we're still sort of like, he looks like a tough cookie to crack here. And Higgs and Bell, I imagine yours, every time he tells a lie, you could just say, liar, like that with your deceit coming on. Okay, round 3, third 10 minutes. Karamor, just roll a perception check. Yeah, wait.
No, completely oblivious.
Yeah, you just sort of like keep looking at your books, etc. Round 3, off we go.
All right, round 3. Let's do it. Come on, babies. Oh.
15. It's a success, but is it going to beat mine?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
I fail, so roll a 1d6.
All right. Well, let's do this, guys. Baby. Oh.
So my pool's down to 11, and yours is still 18. Okay, fourth 20 minute, off you go.
This is the guy that stole some of my arrows, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna knock an arrow and just point it at his knee.
You
Ooh.
actually notice, Higgs, that Abrasive isn't very good at this interrogation. But I'm going to use a point to look and reverse mine. It's sort of like going back, and you're augmenting his intimidation roll, but you got this arrow pointing at his knee, but he doesn't seem to be cracking at all at the moment. Okay, roll your skill.
Come on, baby. There
Ooh.
we go. There we go. Yes.
Yes. 1d6. You could break him in a couple of rolls. Ooh,
There we go.
Oh, nice.
I
He's
broke
got-
his knuckle right there.
He's got 5 points left. Okay. 6th round. So roll your intimidation again.
Come on, baby.
Come on. Ooh.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh. Hang on.
Bah!
I
Bah!
fail.
Bah!
Okay, then.
Bah!
So you've got you can either, you've got a choice. Roll a 1d6 and double it, or roll 2d6s. It's up to you. You could do either.
Or
Which one? Yeah, you guys think?
do the 1d6 and double it.
All right.
With an offer to bring him down to the
Oh!
house.
Very nice.
Okay, so you all three of you break him down, and he ends up having blood coming out of his busted lips and a bit of a broken nose and an arrow in the knee. And he then gives you can tell at this point they're truthful answers. So what were your two questions again? Are there any more?
Yeah, and
Um,
where's your secret stash of hidden gems?
Okay, then. So, are there any more? He says that somebody took out the rest of the group in the forest. There was only 8 of his men, 7 of his men in total, and him. So he is the last surviving member. And where are the hidden stash? He says that he has the 2 most precious gems, and all the bandits, all the mercenaries in his company have their own. So they will they have shares in what they bring in. So if somebody brings in a victim, then they get a gem. And so some people do have gems and some people don't have gems. He was the big boss, so he had the most. And he says they either carry them with them or have secret stashes, and they tend to bury that places that only they know where. You have a choice at this point, Brasive. He's pretty beaten up. And this is the second time he's been bleeding. If you just want to snap his neck at this point, then you can quite easily do this. Or if you want to keep him alive, it's up to you. What would you like to do, Brasive?
You know what? I'm gonna do snap his neck if it's under 50. No, I just gonna snap his neck.
Yeah, and you sort
yeah.
of like he says something. He says, "Where's the stash?" And he says, "I don't have one." You go "Rah!" Like this, and your side blow just sends him flying off his chair and lands on the floor. And as he sort of like flings off, you probably do an uppercut and whack his nose into his brain or break his jaw, and he just falls at the ground. And he seems to be bleeding somewhat, but is dead to the world.
For a moment there, I
his
thought
vision-
Grayson would do that
That's-
scene from No Country for Old Men where he has him flip a coin with the
I was
shotgun.
about to do it. But I was like, I really don't want him to. I don't want to deal with him in the future. Him like
See,
coming back with friends and to be like it. Yeah.
I'd like Brasier to put his head either side of his on his head and just squeeze.
Oh yes. Who does that?
That's invincible, right?
Is it invincible? Yeah.
There's also spoiler alert on Game of Thrones.
Yes,
I'm
the
not-
mountain. Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
watching that. No, don't tell me
Spoiler
about. Hey, there's 2 Karamors as well.
Yeah, they're multiplying. We do that.
I
So
did mention
that's
that
just-
earlier
That's
on.
just so we can carry more.
Did
There was a
cast Lucian.
Karamor already there when you put one in the room with everybody else, but there was one off all the way. That was when he was hiding by the gate watching the bandits.
That is
before he
correct. Watch out,
went into
Ida's
town,
coming
yeah.
in. Ida's coming in. Get away.
No,
Chased by a
no,
bunch of
seal the
zombies.
windows. She may be infected.
Ida, what would you like to do?
Rest and get some more magic points, but I can't do that, can I?
No.
I would like to pray to my goddess and see if she's able to bestow me with more healing power to cure this poor village.
Okay, so as you're resting and contemplating and trying to contact your goddess, Lady Veneer actually has to go over and put a chair underneath the latch of the door. because it appears that
Right.
more people are coming down with this disease, and it's almost as if it started to spread rapidly round the village. The other thing that 28 sessions later, just so you know, you're not too sure. You have this feeling, Ida, that although you cure the disease in the person, you don't make them
They're not-
immune.
No, they're not immune, are they?
Yeah. So it could be that they're reinfecting themselves. But you when you're sort of like in the room and you're sort of like caring for the maid at the moment, who's growing steadily worse, you really think that you really do not have the power to
No, I
cure
don't.
everyone. So you either need help with the curing, or you need to find the source and eliminate it. You're not too sure whether or not there's almost like an antidote that you can give that actually will act like a vaccine. From your knowledge is all about healing via magic, which you can do no end, and wrap up wounds. But you don't have a huge amount of knowledge about herbs or, any sort of like potions or anything like that at all. Just roll
Okay, but I do know somebody who does.
everybody.
Don't I?
The walking. Not the walking red. Yeah, that sounds
Yeah,
better.
the walking
actually.
red. Yes.
Karamor, you're becoming a wonderful stand-up comedian as well
Yeah,
as
totally.
yeah.
He's got to get the
Oh,
patter,
no.
you see, to go with the stage
Yeah.
show.
Do you know, reversing it, please?
Yeah, you actually, while you're thinking this and trying to commune with your goddess and make a connection, you actually overhear from outside somebody commenting about maybe somebody else in the Flabbergasters could help the village. And somebody says, they're out at the old necromancer's mansion. And somebody sort of like says, my child is too ill to travel. Somebody go and get them. And you hear a cheer from outside as a few people say that they will. They start to, you assume, to head off. Is there anything you would like to do, Ida?
I look at Lady Veneer and I say, phew, they've gone.
No, there's still a crowd out there.
Yeah.
Sorry, few your party has left you. Is that what you were saying?
I'm not powerful enough to cure this whole village. I don't have the time or the energy. It will take me a day to cure 2 people. And if that is 2 people then go and mingle with the other diseased, they will catch it again. You must keep your daughter separate from the maid. And
yes,
there may be only one mercy for the maid.
The daughter suddenly steps back from the maid and almost looks a bit like Karamor in her haughtiness, and sort of like steps back and says, "Mother, I have been told not to nurse her." And she sort of like steps back, and this maid is getting to, you can see more and more red rosettes appearing. And as you're sort of like trying to deal with this, is there anything else you wanted to say, Ida?
No, I can't think of anything else that would help this situation at the moment.
Okay.
Just pray to Nisa, and hopefully through her goodness, maybe that will heal.
Sounds good.
And I will try to find some information about the disease if there's another way to cure you.
Sounds good. So you're sort of like just holding the fort there, being a brave cleric, stepping up, living the dream there among disease-ridden villagers. And meanwhile, back at the mansion, this interrogation's been going on with the three mafias there, mafia brothers with using hands, feet, knees, and arrows to cause pain to get this person to talk.
I can imagine Braces saying, "You like beer? Yeah, I like beer.
Yeah.
How are you going to hold your how are you going to hold your cup with no fingers?"
And no finger, crack, 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 snap, snap, snap. And as you're sort of like just breaking the neck of this brasive, you do hear it's loud enough. You probably hear it a little bit before Bell, because of your your keen hearing. And there seems to be a commotion outside, and there seems to be, you hear some voices that come up to the door and frantically knock at the mansion door. And where's the door? Oh, this is the door here, isn't it? Just behind you, Belle. And
Yeah, I think so.
And you hear your housekeeper walking down towards the door, Belle.
Visitors at this time of
Day?
morning? Day?
Well, they seem to be quite frantic to get in, Mistress Bell. I will invite them in. I have some hot coffee on the stove. I could probably share it out. And she walks up and opens the door, and she just goes, "Oh my!" Like that. Nobody's in a position to see what's at the door at this point, so let me know what you would like to do.
I'll trudge on out there, but hopefully everybody knows. Why am I too fat? I can't fit through the door anymore.
There you go. That is a really funny noise that you're making.
I'm just trying to get through the door, and I'm so fat.
You're so. I will move you. There you go. Are you through the door now?
Yeah, I went through the vent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go out there and get a cautious look from the hallway to the door.
So you can see that there's three villagers. They're looking quite sweaty, but you're not too sure. They look like they've journeyed right from Snow Deep right the way up here. And she sort of like says, "Oh my!" And they said, "We need the flabbergasters. We need them now. There's a horrible disease spreading through Waterdeep. They are our only hope."
Oh, that's Ida. You got to go to Ida for that. We just have an axe. We could cut off diseased limbs.
He says, "But Ida's spent. She cannot cure anyone else. We are about to lose our dear loved ones."
Oh.
If you lose them, put them in the last place you'll look.
Yeah. If you clap, remember when you used to have a key ring?
Yep.
I think we lost Brasive.
Oh, yes, we have. See, this is what happens when you get a new computer.
He fears no monster but the first sign of a disease, and he runs away.
He just goes for it. I wonder if he's got. Let me.
No, I don't think the red will go with his green skin.
Right.
He'll look like Christmas.
It looked like 3D.
Has he put something? Right. I'm actually doing. I'm just going to put that for captain.
Yeah, it's still in chat, so it's not offline.
I've just put the link to Zoom in. I'm still in my box if I just lean to. Oh, here
And,
he
and
is.
I've just shared that link with all of YouTube.
Oh, thank you. They'll all be joining.
Back up those cameras.
Quick, let's give him stick when he comes in. Make fun of his brand new computer.
And his microphone doesn't even have any arms.
He has.
Who
Oh,
gets a microphone with no arms? We're impressive.
This guy.
Oh, hello. Are you back?
I'm back.
wow, I would send your new computer back if I was you.
Yeah.
Oh no. What happened there?
Well, I wouldn't blame the machine. I'd blame the person that put it together.
Yeah, I mean me. I don't know what
Mostly
happened there.
user error when these things happen.
Exactly.
Did you fall for the old Alt-4 trick? Hold Alt and F4.
I don't know what
Alt F4,
happened
yeah.
there. It froze. This first time it froze.
Oh no! Hope you haven't got a wonky hard drive or something. They do exist. Yes, Belle. What would you like to do? Seems that the flabbergasters are being called upon.
Karamor. I think people need your special whatever you were doing last night.
Karamor goes out and says, "Voila!" and brings out a pigeon. Every time you want to have something to eat, Karamor, you could actually produce a dove or a rabbit.
Reasonably certain that's against the spirit of the spell at the very least.
That would be quite so funny. Yes, Karamor, there seems to be 3 rather sweaty people at your door asking for the flabbergasters' help.
What seems to be the problem?
They say Snow Deep is being taken over by a disease that is killing people.
Okay, first thing, very important, move back 100 yards, then tell me again.
We need your help, mighty magician.
Yeah, wrong sort of magic. You need a cleric for that. Where's Ida?
She is spent. She
Well, in
sort
that
of like,
case,
she killed 2 people and that's been it.
well, there you go then. You need to go back to the village and you need to get yourself organized and draw up a rota. So, this is such a bad idea, but unfortunately he's going to have to say it. So get everyone together and draw up a rota of the order in which you need to go to Ida. Order of priority. Most important people first, or possibly sickest people first. Your decision, entirely up to you. And then, it's 2 people per day. So that's what you've got to do. You've just got to get organized and get everybody cured at that rate. Make sure everybody's going at the right time.
Okay, then you can roll your influence roll, but I want you to
Kind of hope this fails.
You would need to modify it negatively with your tend to annoy people.
Which is way higher than my influence. So was that minus 1/10?
Minus 1/20. So do 10% then and double it.
Okay, so basically.
Can I sneak away while he's talking to them so that I don't have to deal with these customers?
Yeah, just roll your stealth skill.
If I put minus 12 in augmentation, that should work.
Yeah, it should work.
Yeah.
Can I just say, Wills, on duration, it's just permanent on cure disease.
Yes, I know. So this is an opposed roll, so I will win the roll unless you use a point of luck. Oh no, and re-roll it, because at the moment I'm winning, Karamor.
Nudge it, or is that just only on Destined?
What, with 83?
I've nowhere near been able to nudge it.
Sorry, I'm looking at one below. I'm looking at 75.
83 to
That's not so
35.
much a nudge. That's pushing out the door, isn't it?
That's just rolling again.
With the minus 12, I can't beat a 39. It's not possible anyway.
You can.
So...
You can.
Critical.
Get crit.
Because you can crit.
Oh, I can get a crit, yeah, but that's not going to happen.
Oh,
To be honest, I was giving them bad advice anyway, so I'm quite happy to fail this roll.
yeah. So they, you try to give them this advice, and says they sort of like say, "Stop being mean, Karamor. We need your help." And where was you tried to sidle off to one side, and one of them sees you. I should really oppose it. Hang on, I should really oppose it with their perception. Oh yes, they see you sidling off and say, "And Belle, you can come and help as well."
How? How would I help?
You can make
All right.
bandages. Feed
All
the
right,
sick.
I will do what I can. I will attempt to turn my alchemical skills to this. Perhaps I can concoct something that will be of assistance. Firstly, you need to go to Ida, and you need to get a full description for me, written description of the symptoms,
Hang
so
on.
that I know what I'm dealing with.
They just say, in this part of the world, I don't think they even have paper, let alone be able to write.
That's their problem, not mine.
Brasive and Higgs.
One more such goes, I'm afflicted with baldness.
Yeah. Brasive
Why
and
don't you all
Higgs.
just-
You can hear this commotion going on outside. You're actually safely out of it at the moment. And what would you like to do?
I poke my head out the doorway. Bandits? With a smile on my face.
No, they seem to be 3 villagers, and Karamor and Bell seem to be able to fail their persuasion checks, and so they are about to be dragged back to the village. They look like they're going, but not happy about it. They are talking about people coming and helping them. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope. That was from Darthy End in the chat. Help us, Brasive. You're the only hope.
Only hope.
What would you like to...
Billy Bear probably has this one, right? Yeah. He'll clean this up.
And
Branson's gonna follow them if they're leaving.
and Higgs, what do you want? Higgs is from Aliens, isn't it?
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. I think actually Higgs should suggest we take off and nuke the site from orbit.
Yeah. Higgs, what we do? Higgs, you do hear Karamor spouting off about alchemy and making potions and things like that.
Yeah, so I poke my head out as well when I hear that, and my specialty is in crafting toxins, so it's not quite the same. I don't think. Vaccines and stuff like that, is it?
You could
Fight fire
actually,
with fire.
yes, kill them with poison before the disease gets there.
It's like chemotherapy. It's yeah, it's basically just poison them worse than the thing that they've already got.
So do we know so far that this isn't transmitted through touch or air? I can't remember what you said in Will's
We
earlier.
have no idea.
No.
Yeah,
They're dragging us
correct.
off, so we're poisoned already.
Yeah. I'm hoping it's touch because technically my armor spell means that I've got a field around me and nothing touches me. So I'm really hoping it's touch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So these people that are at the door,
That's
they
going to help.
Yeah, obviously.
People at the door are sick, or their loved ones are sick.
They seem to be saying that the whole of the village is sick. They seem to be sweaty, but it also looks like they've run from the village. In your handouts, there is a starting map that you can see where the village is compared to your house that you're in.
To be fair, Karamor's definitely got the disease because he was surrounded by them last night, and he took the coins, which the villagers have probably chewed on to make sure they're real.
And instead of making him mad, it's making him nice. It's
Yeah.
like
it's personality
It's the
altering, definitely.
anti-disease.
yes, and that's why everybody loved him last night. He's So
Well, I don't think I know enough about this disease to make any determination as to like using any plants or herbs or anything to remedy it. Is there any more info that we can gather from these folks at the door about
you
the
you,
disease?
you can ask anything that you would like.
How did they contract it? Like, when did they just wake up with it one day, or
So
were they around any?
these
Yeah.
people, they say that they don't have the disease, but it's now called, the official name of it is the red maddening disease, that you knew from before, but now they're just calling it the red madness. That's what the villagers are calling it. And they're saying that a lot of them woke up with the disease, with these red rosettes appearing on their skin. They said some of them felt quite warm last night, but they just put it down to the excitement of watching Karamor actually
Contracted
perform.
disease.
Yeah.
Oh, so Karamor caused the disease. Got it. So
No, it was
when-
clearly Lady Veneer, because the first person to fall ill was Lady Veneer's daughter. She's just arrived in town. They brought it with them. We could kick them out of town for starters. Get rid of them.
I don't
And-
call it that. I just call it Typhoid Mary.
unless somebody else brought it to the town a couple of
So when did it
weeks
start?
beforehand.
Oh, the little biatch.
Biatches.
We need to find those
Plural.
two. And this town let the other one go. God damn it.
They
God
eagerly let them
damn
go.
it.
We were like, watch them and keep them here. And they're like, oh, actually, we thought it'd be a great idea as mayor.
Yeah. Let them go. God.
So
Let's kill them there.
anything else?
My only
Higgs?
main concern here is that we're being dragged into town to be infected as well. So if we could have just stayed isolated in the manor, that would have been fine. Because honestly, these people aren't much cop. If
Do you
they'd
want to
all
know-
died off from the disease, then we could have got some new villagers in and everything would have been better.
And
Colony
Karamor,
bombers, right?
We need to get
Karamor-
horses.
Karamor, yes, I totally agree. You shouldn't have failed your influence roll. That's what I'm saying. If you had been successful, you would have been able to turn them away and close the door on them. But
Yeah.
Right. Let's get some
unfortunately,
horses and go track down these two ladies.
Ida
find the
shouts
cure.
from the shouts
from-
from the
from the-
village. Hello!
Horses!
Hello.
So
It's this voice from the heavens says,
yeah,
let's get to some horses.
is the idea for you to head back to the town then?
I don't think we have a lot of choice, really, do we?
Yeah. Yeah. I
We're
feel
kind
like
of being bullied.
Well, yeah, the two people who probably do have a choice would be Brasive and Higgs, because they
True.
weren't around with their first failure of a roll. But Brasive has already said that he's on his way. Okay, can you roll for me? Everybody can do this. Right, let's put it this way. You can all roll an insight check for me, please. Oh, who just got a crit? Oh, either
Me.
you're busy doing things.
Nailing wood
Oh.
supports to the door.
Captain Kangaroo's still got his 17 augmentation.
And I still failed. And I still
And you
failed.
still fail. Higgs, you succeed. And Karamor,
Something very strange is going on here. I mean,
Karamor,
critting on insight.
Wow.
crit. You're like a new person today.
Yeah.
You really are.
He must be infected. It's the only explanation.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. So you do have a thought, Karamor and Higgs, because Higgs, you've been with, even though you've just started to play, you've been with the party quite a few times through the last adventures, but you didn't get the experience rolls for it. One thing as you're moving towards back to the village, Karamor, you're thinking about herbs and herbology and alchemy and this, that, and the other, and you do remember that a previous place that you lived, that you went through a rather menial and low stake village that had very little money. You only remember it because the people were quite disgusting in there, dirty, etc. But you do remember that they had a healer in that town, and the healer wasn't a cleric of a description. They actually healed more with herbs and made antidotes to things like poisons and things like that. And you wonder whether or not Snowdeep has a herbalist that could actually help out in this situation.
Didn't we also meet somebody who was like an apprentice wise woman or something when we were heading off to kill the frog?
Oh,
That's right. The other house.
isn't she here with us though?
Hmm.
No, she's got another lot. She's the only one in our cul-de-sac.
If
That
you
might be
look,
someone to call
Ah.
for help from. They might be useful.
if you look at your map,
Yeah.
it's the little house just underneath the birds.
Oh,
There
bottom left.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
no. Yeah.
Bottom right.
Bottom right.
Bottom right. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bottom right.
Bottom
Bottom
left is
left.
us. Bottom right is
Yeah.
is them.
So for a bonus point, can anybody remember her name? You
Not a
actually
clue.
made fun
Niffin,
of
Tiffin.
her. Yeah, no, Tiffin, yeah. Oh, she was an excellent. I'm going to bring her back.
Wasn't one of them Nightshade?
Nightshade was the name of her boss. You didn't her mistress, who she was.
I was
studying
deliberately
of.
avoiding the use of the word witch when referencing this character just now.
Yeah, because a lot of you refer to Deadly Nightshade and thought it was humorous.
right.
But what was the lady? The young girls came running in when you were attacking the vampire birds. Come on, somebody must have written this name down.
Oh, vampire birds. Nightshade, Willow Marsh.
Well, that's it. You met Willow
Well done,
Marsh.
sir.
Yeah.
So possibly,
Alchemist.
yeah, a herbologist, a herbalist, maybe. Nightshade might be useful in this situation. Maybe she can help you, and she even might be able to train you later on, Higgs, and help you increase your skills. So when you get back to the village, you notice that it's in quite a lot of disarray. There's some people are sort of like running around, and it looks like some of them have sort of like taken what Ida said, and somehow it's come out that they're wrapping people in snow and to try keeping them cool. And the other thing that you notice is that all the young children and the elderly have been put into snowed in and are actually snowed in. Full of snow people, and there seems to be Jack Tapp is at the door, accepting the children and the old people into the inn, and they see you arriving, and there's exclamations of "We're saved! The Flabbergasters have returned!" And you hear this commotion, Ida, from inside. If you would like to come out and ask
I
them,
will indeed. I shall throw open the door with a commanding presence.
and said, "What took you, you cowards?"
Yeah.
You can command all you like. We haven't got any presents for you.
You lot can bugger off.
And left me all alone.
Yeah.
Let's move.
We need 5 strong horses. 6 strong horses.
6
Fleeing the village. Excellent plan. I approve.
Yes.
There aren't any horses. I think we've established this already.
We've
haven't we?
Yeah,
eaten them. It's
I
been a
didn't
long
wanna-
winter.
And Jack Tap allows you into the bar, into the tavern, into Snowed In to have a discussion. And you notice that there's crying children.
That full of people, I don't know that I want to be in there, especially crying children. Can't we have a
Yeah.
discussion somewhere else?
You can have one outside, but the streets are quite full of people collapsing or sat out in the snow trying to keep cool. There's red blotches on many of them. And then at one point, one of the doors of the village bursts open, and this long grey-haired lady just wearing an undergarment smock comes screaming out and sort of like tries to latch onto this guy as he passes, who just sort of like goes ka-chink like that onto her face and pummels her down to the ground, and she sort of like convulses and tries to claw at, and then her two men come around and sort of like pick her up and sort of like start to wrap like cloth round her to sort of like pin her down. You see all this happening outside. Looks like somebody really had it in for this town. Looks like somebody definitely either brought this disease or possibly infected the village on purpose. Yeah, you're all snowed in. What would you like to do?
Wow, there's a lot of drunk people outside. Never seen this much alcohol poisoning.
We need to be moving to the alchemist's hut that we found, so we can find any cure for this disease. My powers, powerful though they are, do not match the way this disease is spreading.
I did something that I think ought to be made very clear at this point. I think we should establish this. Members of our party get priority, right? Yes, when you're
Yes.
curing people,
Yeah,
it's us
yes,
first.
indeed.
Yeah, good, because
course
I'm
they
almost
do.
certainly going to get this. I just know. I am.
Karamor, you've got to. It's a triage situation. I've got to prioritize the most important people first.
Oh damn! I'm doomed.
Yeah, those with the most gold, that sort of thing. No, can't we get everybody to hold hands while I cast cure disease on one person?
All huddled together.
Yeah.
Just at this point, can you all make endurance checks, please?
And this is why I catch a disease.
Won't be the first one.
I'll use my last point of luck to reroll it.
Yeah, I'm going to use a point of luck on mine as well.
I'm going to use a point of luck and reroll that.
Yeah!
Oh!
I'll take that.
Yes, it's 3 points.
Anyways, Belle goes,
I feel like I'm getting a little cough.
Right.
I feel like I want to slap Brasive. Oh, wait, sorry, it's just the madness.
Right. So either you're fine, you got 15. However, my roll was a 22.
Everybody else is dead. Well.
No, I reversed.
I'll start taking all our loot out of Belle's pockets.
Already infected.
You failed.
I failed utterly, even with a reroll.
Belle failed. Brasive, you succeeded and got more than a 20. Higgs, you...
I had reversed my roll. That's helpful.
So that would just be 7.
Right.
Yeah, which wouldn't be a critical, and I got 22. So my would be higher than your 7. So you can use your luck point to re-roll it if you wish, if you prefer. Because you'll need to get above 22 to resist.
Oh, I should have just left it, but I didn't know that. So I'll re-roll it.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
Darthy Ed in the chat is laughing, saying last minute luck points.
Yep, he knows how it works. I've got one left.
Right. So the only 2 people who have succeeded is Ida, the cleric, and Beefy Abrasive. And I need a crow roll.
No,
Oh no.
Crow's
Let's
like
say it ain't
endurance
so.
99.
Does he have endurance, the crow?
I mean, everybody has to have
Wait,
endurance.
Everyone must have endurance.
he has
yeah.
immunity to disease as well as a crow.
What do I need to roll then?
The crow's endurance.
I
Do you
don't have
know?
a sheep, the crow.
Yes. So if you hang on, if you look in the journal, you should have crow as well as your Higgs. Have you got it?
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
Have you seen his evasion skill?
I haven't looked at this at all
I
yet.
imagine it's pretty good.
It's crazy. 108. Yeah.
Whoa.
Ooh.
It's but he's got an endurance skill.
Yeah, I hit it there. 28.
Oh, now
Ooh.
he doesn't have any luck points, which is a shame. Just to let you know, I've made this straight from Mithras encounter, so I haven't yet. I love his dexterity. Have you seen his dexterity?
Perfect.
32.
Jesus.
Hang on. You seen his so he can do things like diving strike and things like that. Have a look at his damage. So what's the damage on his beak?
1.
1d4. Talons are 1d6. However,
His damage modifier's got to be low.
minus 1d8.
That'll
So
do
he could actually heal people. He could actually fly down and heal people. So yeah, he does have a really nice initiative as well, though. Its raw one is 19. That's without its 1d10, which is quite unbelievable.
Quite something.
So with what's the crow called?
Croak.
Croak, as in oh yes, you've named it now. Brilliant. Yeah, that should come up. So as you head off back into the forest, heading towards Nightshade's house, if you failed your endurance roll, or even if you succeeded but didn't beat 22, i.e. higher than 22, so anybody who failed or got lower than 22, as you leave the town, you seem to feel a little bit hot and a bit sweaty, and you're not too sure whether or not it's the journey from your mansion to Snowed Inn that is causing you this, but you definitely feel a bit of a temperature going or coming over you.
But honestly, the die roll means nothing at this point. Karamor's convinced he's got it now anyway.
Yeah. And I look forward to that in the next session because it's 10 o'clock. So the first session, we had nothing but combat. This session, we've had nothing but skill rolls and role playing, which has been absolutely fantastic. So we will see who dies first. Would anybody like a sweepstake? Well, let's just say Karamor. Let's go.
I'm going to put. Can I put my money on me?
Is anybody
Karamor's physical stats are terrible. He's going to go down.
Does anybody want Stepped in Fire?
Any what, sorry?
Anybody want Stepped in Fire?
Stepped into fire.
I've got this big bonfire going at the moment now. Just
Oh,
come on in.
Does
It's a
anybody
cleansing fire.
does anybody have resistance to disease because
I
of
had
your
to look it up.
race?
Resistance to
Just the
poison and
dwarf.
magic.
Oh yeah, I do. Yeah.
I have to relook at it when I get it on the computer.
Does the dwarf have resistance?
Magic resist, poison resist. Actually, no,
Hey,
not
just like
disease.
me.
Oh, just magic and poison for me.
Oh, that's
So we
no-
can drink ale together and not get as hungover.
We need
Yeah.
a paladin, and we need one now.
the you need a what? Sorry, a paladin.
A paladin.
Yeah, they actually
I haven't checked them in Classic Fantasy, but given that it's based on sort of old school D&D, I would assume paladins
Oh,
are
yeah.
resistant and able to cure at higher ranks.
Oh, that'd be, yes. Probably at high ranks. I'll definitely look into it. Okay, thank you everybody for coming around and supporting the disease-ridden flabbergasters. Before we go, I'm going to give them an opportunity to say where you can find them for the rest of the week until the next session. And we start off with you, Mr. Pickles, who has a podcast.
I have a podcast, and I've been trying to get the next episode edited and uploaded, but I've been having a lot of stuff going on at work that, has made it so I have no time. Going from the accounting intern to the controller, it's a wild thing. But I will be on Wrath's channel tomorrow with some Savage Worlds using a Call of Cthulhu module. So you can come on over to Daddy Wrath _ and catch some investigative shenanigans as we try and solve the case of the closed casket.
Does he know how difficult it is to?
Yep.
To
like remember the underscore?
People?
Yep.
Yeah.
Is it Daddy _Wrath or Daddy Wrath?
The underscore is at the end.
No.
What? Oh my god! Why?
Because we're just a couple of creatives over there.
How do you
it's very creative.
How do you
Is
spell
Wrath WRATH?
double?
No?
Oh,
No, there's no W. It's Wrath spelled without the W. The W's not
No,
even
W's for
silent, it's
winners.
just-
and
So
what's
it's not
Dad?
a proper Wrath then.
How's Daddy spelled?
It's spelled
With an erection. I
DADY.
don't know.
Yeah, then
We have to check.
RATH.
Yep.
Based on the
Underscore.
fact that you didn't spell,
I
I don't
think.
think you want anyone.
Well, when I type that in, it says isn't a streamer or doesn't exist.
Oh yeah, maybe I have it wrong. I don't know. I don't watch. He's gonna
Good
be streaming
plug,
something
good
tomorrow,
plug.
though.
All right.
I feel that I need to.
Maybe it's like one of my streams, and it's hard to find.
Yeah, or maybe it's maybe the underscore is in a place that makes sense, like right at the beginning instead of the end.
Or in the middle.
Middle wouldn't make sense.
Okay then. Let's move on to
Yeah,
the
I've
next
got it.
one.
It's Daddy _Wrath.
No,
Oh.
I
no,
did
it's not.
that. No,
Yeah.
I did that, and it doesn't.
Now I just feel like I'm Captain Kangaroo and I'm making stuff up. And be like, yeah, Call of Cthulhu using the wrong system. I'm on a
Excuse me?
channel.
Mix up
Maybe
what?
it's Dad
No,
_E
right,
_
stop.
Wrath.
It's Wrath Daddy 53.
Wrath. Wait, what?
That's
Wrath
worse.
_Daddy
Totally different, but
53.
That
that's
just-
fine.
Wrath.
What?
That's totally what he
underscore.
Oh
said.
no, well, there's another below that is Wrath Daddy _ Right.
All of these daddies need to check
Here we go.
themselves.
Let me share this.
That just makes him seem like a very aggressive dom. I don't.
It does make you seem like he's gone, oh no, I don't like that now. I'll actually get another name.
It's another
it's like-
person.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
so
not good.
so while we're checking this out, Medivac, would you like to say where people can find you?
Yes, you can find me on the Healing Medivac the Hoover.
Underscore.
Or is it Medivac the Healing Hoover? I can never remember which one it is.
Medivac the Healing Hoover
Yeah.
underscore.
There's an underscore there somewhere. I'll be doing Traveller this week on Monday from 7 p.m. GMT. We missed last week due to work commitments. And then we're back to Kingmaker on Thursday, which is the most awesome Pathfinder ever.
It is.
That's again from 7:15 onwards. Medivac the Healing Hoover.
Nice.
Or you can get me on YouTube with the same name.
Right. I know what it is now. Oh no, that's not. Oh yes, that's him. It's Wrath Daddy underscore.
Yeah, I just posted it in the chat.
Did you?
You know.
Thank
Yeah.
No, great.
Yeah, my
Thank
bad.
You.
My
Thank
bad. I
you.
got confused.
Well, there's about
Appreciate it.
27. There's 27 of them. You've got Daddy _Wrath. You've got Wrath Daddy _. You've got Wrath Daddy 53.
I know that.
You got to have your daddy in the right place.
That's
I thought he just had a
unbelievable.
trial in New York somewhere, didn't he?
Maybe because he didn't have his dad.
Yeah, I know who you're referring to now. Rafdiddy. He was playing Pillars of Eternity 2. That was his latest one. Mr. Fishy.
Well, let me see. With a bit of luck, tomorrow I will be playing Liminal on Druttercup's channel. We've had a couple of sessions fall through, so we still haven't finished this first Liminal scenario that we've been trying to do. But hopefully that will be going through tomorrow. And then I will be doing a Mapper Monday stream, which is a mapping stream with using the Campaign Cartographer software. That goes out on Monday afternoons. No set time for it. It's just whenever I get out of bed. But that goes through on a Monday afternoon on both the Fish Not Fish and also Leashing Barguests channels, because I'm moving all my tabletop RPG content to Leashing Barguests. But at the moment, I'm dual streaming on both of them until people following Fish Not Fish find the other one.
Nice.
So that's me for this week.
I'm going to try and catch him Monday because I'm not working.
Excellent.
Yeah, it's a good stream. And Electric Messiah, Ting Ting, do you have anything that you would like to share?
Yeah, no, you can't find me.
Where's
You
Wally?
Can't find me
Twitch
anywhere.
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 No.
And so just to let you know, I'm coming to you, Captain Kangaroo. Don't worry. I just thought if I go after you, it's just like a really deflated commentary if I go last. So I will be streaming Elder Scrolls Online tomorrow at about 12 o'clock start. And also just to let everybody know, especially Cascade, that I got my Griffin in Guild Wars 2 the other day, which I'm very proud of. And also, don't forget that you can check out all the previous content for the actual plays on the YouTube channel. There's also 2 podcasts there, including the official Mithras podcast that is called Mithras Matters. There's also GMing tips there. And don't forget, you can also go over to the Ko-fi site to demonstrate your support, either with donations or there's an RPG shop over there that you can download adventures and encounters there as well. So yeah, a good one-stop place for everything. Okay, and finally, just to round up the session, Captain Kangaroo.
Am I doing anything? Tomorrow I'm going to be live streaming. I'm going to give you an update for a character from our main campaign. Apparently, there is actually no documents for Bat Sniffer. Apparently, he did nothing wrong. There's no list of people he was incriminated with or anything. He's Sniffer. Apparently, he's all good, and everyone should stop worrying about it. There's just nothing, no lists of people or. Honestly, everyone should just forget about it. Everyone should just forget what Sniffer did. Nothing wrong, and I think we should stop talking about it.
Why are you still asking him about this?
Yeah, we need. I don't know why everyone keeps bringing it up. I think it's just terrible.
Are you still lived at Skinwalker Ranch?
Is this Sniffer from the Mithras campaign?
Yeah, he did nothing wrong, so don't bring him up. And he
he's
did
the
nothing
head of the
incriminating.
Thieves Guild.
Yeah, it's not
Nah. See, and then people have been saying that, and honestly,
fake news.
Fake news. Very fake.
It's like your friend. What's she called? Maddie? No. Melanie.
Melanie. Yeah.
Was it Melody or Melanie?
Yeah.
Melanie.
She did a lot wrong. Yeah. She's a biatch. But Sniffer, nothing.
Sniffer
no list.
actually tricked you all.
Did he not? My house.
Especially
he was
Cyrus.
a good person. He had no friends that we would worry about. There's no list. So
the look on your faces when that happened, I've treasured for years.
I can't believe he came to my house. Yeah. No, nobody comes to my house.
I nearly killed Brutus.
You did?
Yeah,
poisoned him.
I poisoned Brutus, did I not?
Yes, you did.
Right.
So,
thank you, Captain. We all look forward to that.
Yeah, it's going to be a good presentation that nothing has been found.
Excellent. If you want to catch up with Temple of Death Part 6, We'll be back here next Saturday. And yeah, I've also got 2 other groups. I'm trying to break out of my comfort zone and actually GM for 2 other groups. So we won't probably be going live with them. It'll be including a whole load of people who are completely new to Mithras. So they
that's
have
brilliant.
no idea how to play it, but they can't find a GM. So I've wrapped my arms around them and brought them to me.
Is Captain going to be playing in that group?
Who?
Captain, is he going to be playing in that group?
Yeah, because I forget every week how to play it.
He just goes for the thick characters that just need to randomly hit people.
I constantly this constantly restarts every Saturday, and so I'm starting new, so it's fun.
Yeah.
So learn every time.
Brilliant. Thank you so much for coming along and all the support you give each and every one of us. We really do appreciate it. So until next time, it's goodbye for me. Goodbye. And it's goodbye from them.
Goodbye.
Bye.
What? Do you want to know? I am so pleased that I think I actually cut you off before you said that.